Yo, yo, what's going on, everybody? This time is infinite. The inner mind's eye, for those who don't know, those who about to get familiar. Hey, look, man, I wanted to make this video because it's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? I've been going through a lot. And when I started this YouTube channel, I had the idea that I was going to be a streamer, that I was going to play a whole bunch of video games on here, do these tutorials for Dragon Ball Xenoverse, do live stream playthroughs of these games, and have my music hosted here. I got my voice acting demos up here and whatnot, and things like that. And shortly after I started doing that, my mom got sick and passed away. That was in 2021. And I took a major step back from absolutely everything. I haven't been in a good mental space for almost 3 years, over 3 years now. And I've dealt with a lot of depression. I'm going to counseling about once a week on average. I'm definitely a supporter of mental health. And just recently, I had a friend tell me, like, hey man, you should get back into it, bro. Don't give up, Who cares if we get rich and famous off this shit? It's about having fun at the end of the day. And I had my little Dragon Ball Z project that I was trying to do, Dragon Ball T, with my created character from Xenoverse, trying to do the missions and edit them and whatnot. And I gave up on that for a minute, man. I did. Also, it was a lot more work than I thought it was going to be, but that's a different story. But I just wanted to say, I've been going through it, but I'm getting back to it. Big shout out to my pops. Love that dude. After my mom passed, he let me be a blob. I told him I'm going to need like a year after mom passed to just survive. And he let me stay with him at their house for 3 years. Just being completely real with you. In 2022, my entire goal was literally just not to die, not do anything drastic and hurt myself or something like that. I played a lot of video games. I smoked a lot of weed. I fell into a really deep depression and a lot of grief. When 2023 hit, I sat there and I said, okay, I've done nothing this year. That's what I needed to do. So in 2023, I got to get up. So I started getting back out. Started going to see my friends again. Started doing the things that used to make me feel alive. But it wasn't quite the same, My mom meant so much to me and still does. She supported me. She was a wonderful person. And things just weren't the same for me. I just couldn't feel like I used to. Things just weren't as important. The sun didn't shine quite as bright. The songs that the birds would sing weren't as beautiful, And my dad and I, we ended up taking this family trip up to Yellowstone, which it may have been on that trip, looking at the crystal clear stars at night, catching crazy sunsets. Literally, me and my dad stood on top of a mountain together, bro. one of the craziest, most beautiful experiences I ever have. And I think they actually call it the top of the world out there. Me and my dad stood together at the top of the world, you know, and it was just incredible. I got a little bit of that seeing the beauty of life and nature back. And in 2024, I said I got to get out now. Been doing this podcast with my homies, the Whatever We Want, Life as We Know podcast. Definitely check that out. We've sat down with Killer Mike. We sat down with Beanie Siegel. My boy sat down with the real Rick Ross, Freeway Ricky Ross, a couple times. And hopefully we got more dope shit coming. I've gotten back into writing my music. So I will have more music coming this way. I appreciate everybody who has checked out the Son Goku Black videos. Really proud of those. Hopefully we can even get those finished up. We got 4 more videos for that. Me and the homie Nuri need to get that together and get that out, man. And, I really just wanted to say the message that I got. I got to talk about Dragon Ball. But the message I got from Dragon Ball Daima, right there in the theme song, it says, never give up. And speaking of that, my mom, she passed away from brain cancer. Fuck cancer, first of all. And it was hard. I sat there while she was taking her last breaths. I held her hand and I sang our special song to her, from the book "Love You Forever" by Robert Munsch. I love you forever. I love you for always, forever and always. My mom you will be. And I sang that to her for over 30 minutes as she took her last breaths. And then later, Akira Toriyama passed away. I don't remember exactly what it was from. I think he had some sort of brain bleeding thing going on. But it hit hard again, and it sucked. It sucks, man. But really, all of that aside, I wanted to let y'all know what I've been going through. I know right now, I think I have 225 subscribers, which is awesome. I appreciate everybody who has subscribed, who has listened to one video. If you watched my Xenoverse tutorial for the combos, word up, thank you. If you listen to my music, word up, thank you. If you tune into a live stream, you ever said what's up to me at any point in time, thank you. And I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And, I'm here. I'm trying to get back to it, man. We all go through ups and downs in life, and hopefully they don't crush us. And I was almost crushed into a black hole. Things got real scary for me. I was not in a good mental space, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I tried to end it a couple times, for real. Mentally, I'm doing a lot better. I just got over a cancer scare. So luckily my blood tests are normal. My x-rays, they had come back abnormal, but they're talking about it. They ran some tests, and I don't have cancer. I have sarcoidosis, which is a inflammatory condition that will attack your immune system, and it's manageable, it's treatable, and that's not what's gonna cause me to die. Um, the other thing is I had to take time out, and one of the things I did was when my mom was sick, she was struggling to walk from the bedroom to the living room, and I looked at myself, man. I used to be obese, literally clinically obese. And I got mad at myself and I said, dude, your mom would love to be able to just walk unimpeded from here to there, go outside and do the things that she loves without people worrying if she's going to fall over and hit her head or anything like that. And it motivated me to work out. I got to the point where I was doing 1,000 jump rope, 150 crunches, 100 burpees, 2 3-minute planks, and running for 1.5 miles every day, Monday through Friday. And I'm not doing that now. I actually overexerted myself and injured myself pretty bad. But all I want to say is, everybody that's out there, if you're going through a hard time, hold your head. We can weather the storm. We can do this. Don't give up. Don't quit. And recently, I just watched this anime called The Osan Rookie Adventurer Trained to Death by the Strongest Party Became Invincible. And one of the main messages I got from it was, it don't matter how old you are. It don't matter if you're 18. It don't matter if you're 35. It don't matter if you're 50. Go for your dreams. Because what's going to hurt more? Your current state of suffering while you're working on your dream, or the regret that you're going to have if you have to give up or you decide to give up? You got to pick between the two. Which one do you want to live with? And honestly, I would regret giving up on all the things that I care about, that I'm passionate about, way more than my current situation. So my current situation ain't gonna stop me from nothing. Now, on some good news, I got a job. I've been working for over a year now. I'm trying to move up though. I shout out to Solo Leveling, man, because, hey, bro, we gotta level up out here in life, man. We really do, But my first step is I had to get back out into the world, and now I'm at a point where I need to get back to it. I want to be somebody that my mom would be proud of, somebody that my dad is proud of, somebody that, more importantly, I'm proud of. So, hey, what's good? Yeah, I really just want to ask anybody who sees this video, anybody who tunes into my YouTube page and sees this, what kind of things do you want to see me do on here? I mean, Xenoverse is still going strong almost 10 years later. You want me to hit y'all with the cancel tutorials for other characters in the game? We got like 200 characters in the game at this point. If y'all want to, just let me know what character you want to see, and I'll go bust out some tutorials. I'll even teach y'all to play how I play, which to me is way more fun than how the game is designed. I don't use stamina breaks. I think they're cheap. And I don't use throws, because there's no real counter to throws in that game. I've been playing Sparking Zero. If y'all want to see me play more of that, do some live streams of that, definitely do that. Throw some clips up. I put like 800 hours on Elden Ring, and yes, I still get demolished by random cats sometimes. Classic Elden Ring, you know what I'm saying? I'm still gaming, man. I'm planning on getting Indiana Jones. I'm planning on getting Doom, The Dark Ages, Blood of the Dawn Walker. You know, games that are coming out that just look dope. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to see me play that? Just let me know. Definitely gonna have more music coming on the way. I mean, you never know. I might upload a little freestyle video here and there. I'm not really on TikTok or anything like that. I do have an Instagram, but I don't really go on there like that. Maybe I should switch that up and try to do those things. You know, I really don't know. But it's all about having fun, man. That's what this channel is about. Also to kind of, you know, document my life a little bit. You know, y'all want me to do anime reviews? Y'all want me to do manga reviews? Just let me know. I've been reading Kagurabachi lately. So far, 70 plus chapters of straight fire, bro. I'm caught up on One Piece manga. You know what I'm saying? So we can have those discussions. You feel me? Watched all of Dragon Ball Daima. Constantly looking for new dope anime to check out. You know, but you gotta convince me sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, it took me a minute to get onto Solo Leveling. Shangri-La Frontier is mad dope. My sleeper joint that I'm excited about, The Unwanted Undead Adventurer, that is crack. I love it. You know, and I just want to get back to it, man. You know, I don't care if I never get another follower. I don't care if I get 1 billion more followers. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just want to share my life with y'all a little bit more. I'm about to start working out again, and maybe I'll share some of my fitness journey with y'all, man. You know, and you know, you want to see some footage of me in the lab cooking up some verses or something, man. I'm a little bit more private with that, but you never know. I might hit y'all with a little sneak peek of a verse or a song or something like that, man. I have incredible voice impressions, and I can act. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole different story. But yeah, I just really wanted to, you know, let y'all know I'm still here. I might finish, or I want to say finish. I might try to go back to Dragon Ball Xenoverse T. Cause that was something fun, and you know, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. My whole life I've wanted to be a Dragon Ball Z character. You know, back when I was a kid, I was like, man, I want to be Goku. As I got a little older, I was like, man, you know, maybe one day they'll need a new voice for Goku, and maybe that could be me. Having actually gone out there and met some of those people, they probably not doing casting for Goku right now. Sean Schemmel is incredible with what he does, and I mean that's him all day, every day. But there ain't nobody out there who's T, who's me. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I just want to have fun with this thing that we call life, man. That's my end goal purpose with life. When I'm sitting there at the end of my days, I want to look back and be like, yeah, through all the ups and downs, there was more ups than downs, and I have fun, man. You know, and I think honestly that's what most of us hope for. So I'm cooking dinner right now. Nothing too spectacular. I'm in my apartment. It's a dope apartment. I got this, you know, dope joint here. I might give y'all a tour at some point in time. Old school MTV cribs. What's good? You know, I got a crazy action figure collection. You want me to, you know, break some of those out, show y'all what I got, do some reviews on the figures? I might do that too. You know what I'm saying? I collect Nike Dunks to a degree. Got a real specific taste, so I might throw some of those up on here. You know, and I really just want to, you know, I want to contribute more. And it's taken me a while to get to a point where I feel okay again, or at least okay enough to want to do things again, because it's been a long road to get here. So that's really all I had to say for right now. It's your boy, the inner mind's eye. Time is infinite. the album for Love of the Game coming soon. And I already got the next album, all the instrumentals lined up after that. I'm working with a major producer. Dude's Grammy nominated, work with damn near everybody in the industry, and I'm getting beats from this dude, man. Shout out to DJ Pain One. Hey, Pain One, if you see this video, bro, I'm working on it. I promise. I just want to do my best, that I call my best. And it's gonna be dope. I'm gonna try to get some more videos made. If you watch the Peace God video, anybody, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And let's get back to this thing called life. For real. Let's fucking do it, man. This is time. Y'all gonna see me again.